Hello, everyone. I think I can see you. Check my phone here. Nope, not yet. It should be coming up. If it's nice, to me, our power went out about a half hour before.
Bad weather.
That's weird. It's not showing up on my phone.
It might just be delayed.
Cindy says hello, Sherry, Katy, and the chat.
Hey, Cindy. Joe's already here. Hello, Sheila. Hello, Joe. Someone else up top. Who was that I saw up there? Lisa's
Melanie.
here. Welcome.
Melanie's here. And
yep,
Lisa.
Melanie. And Sheila. Yep.
Hi, everyone. I don't know, but I hope it's live for everybody, because on my phone it's not going. It's weird. Oh no way.
Your phone decided to take a day off.
Oh, I'm gonna see if they can hear. Zaza's in here.
They're over on the vertical. Okay, let me go round up that chat.
No, what it's doing is it's scheduled for the 14th.
Oh, the phone?
Yeah.
Oh, so we're sitting over like, when we going live?
Let me see.
Oops. Oopsie doopsies.
I'm gonna see. Type in there. Can you see us?
Yeah, hang on. I'm trying to get there. What is it doing?
Someone's live.
It looks like it doesn't want to load for some strange reason. That's interesting. Oh, here we go. Got it. Just waiting on it to load.
Let's see if I can change it on the. I don't think so.
Yeah, it's running on the vertical now. I can see it's running. Uh-oh, something just happened.
So you're getting it?
Yeah, I can see the vertical. I'm just waiting on the chat to come up.
Hopefully okay, try the other one and see if you can get.
Now the horizontal's working fine. I already can see everybody on the horizontal. Okay, good. Now I see. Okay, I see the chat on the vertical. Let me let them know.
Okay, she says that Laura Lee says that she can see us, that we're in the phone mode in her on her TV. It says my phone, it is a tiny picture.
Yeah, it's definitely tiny.
So I'm not going to worry about whatever's going on with my phone. I can read the chat from here. But yeah, everybody, thanks for listening as we're trying to figure this out. There's always something, isn't there? But Katy was saying hi, started saying hi to everyone, and then we didn't know. Oh, don't tell me.
It looks like no one's in the vertical chat anymore.
Good.
It looks like it migrated to the horizontal. But I'll leave the vertical chat up just in case someone drops in there and I can tell them to come over to the horizontal.
Okay. And you can see.
Yeah, I can see the chat.
Good. Okay, Zaza's in here today, and her I real quickly saw somebody's, it's her dad's birthday, so tell him happy birthday. Why can't I get over to the other chat?
Melanie, go back to Sherry's main page and you should see 2 lives at this, and one will have like a little cell phone type button next to the title, and the other one will not have one. The one without the little cell phone thingy is the horizontal.
Yep.
I see you, Melanie.
All right, she's in. Yeah, technology is just wonderful. Hi, Brian. How you doing?
Hi, Brian.
Did you see his? You saw his intro, didn't you, to his channel? He's starting his channel. He take a peek sometime. He did it really good. I mean, he's better than. He hasn't even gone live, and he did it. A great intro video. Joe's in here, I see too. I hope everybody had a good week off. Can
he share his channel link so I can find him?
Yeah, it is. Let me see. Let me see if I can. Oh, there it is. It's at Brian's all lowercase. Brian's Witchcraft Room, which means which room is going to be the craft room. Let me see if I can get that. No, I want to show his. Can I star him? What happens if I star him? Once starred. I have no idea what that means, but
I don't know what that star means either.
You see the star?
No, hang on a second. I just lost the chat for a minute.
Hey, everybody, just to let you know, too, is that you see one arm, you can't tell very well, but one arm's red. I got some sun yesterday at that baby shower. And on one arm, I was in the shade, I guess, except for one arm. So anyway, Jody's in here. Let me know.
Hi, Joyce.
And Joe. Hi, everyone. Hey, I thought that I would probably go back over and do one sample block of the diamond and square today, because we did that one block a couple of weeks ago, and it'll kind of refresh you. And the blocks that we're going to be working on with this diamond and square, they're very repetitive, meaning they either have one diamond and square in the block, or they'll have let me see, if it's a 9 patch, that might have 6 in it. So, you get to be very good at doing these. But and I wanted to, so I'm going to show that. And I wanted to let you guys know to start getting your stuff ready for, like, if you need cardstock and stuff like that for doing any templates, or you can do templates out of plastic too. But I had I was looking through, and I think what I'm going to do is we're going to follow the book, except we're pushing the EPP to the last segment. So we will have gone through the circles, doing the curves, and fusible applique and appliquing things down. And so I figured that what we could do is then put that at the end, because there is going to be some people that either dexterity wise, it's going to be hard for them maybe to do that, or they decide that you guys do one, and you either love it or you don't. But I have an alternative for the people that may have problems with dexterity that I'll end up sharing too. But if that's the case, if we leave the EPP towards the end, if you decide that you don't like doing EPP, you got all the other blocks that you've worked on that you can choose, or choose other blocks to put in its place. So that's why why we decided to do that. We thought that would be a better solution. And I think does that sound good to you guys? Look at these. This is how tiny these EPPs are. Well, I'll show it here. I think you can see. Look at, I did these not in cardstock, but I did them on stabilizer, medium weight stabilizer. I cut it out. I drew it out, and then I cut it out, fused it on the back of the fabric, and allowed for a 1/4 inch seam allowance in the back. And I thought, well, someone could, if you don't want to do your hand sewing, they can end up being butted up against each other on the block. And you can do a little invisible stitch or a little tiny zigzag in between if you don't want to hand stitch. So we'll cover that more later, but I just want to let you know that that's a possibility. But anything, Katie, you want to say? Or
well, can I suggest a different way of doing this in case someone don't want to? Never mind. No, we're not.
Okay. Well, yeah, we'll just go ahead, and then at the end, like, we can tell them. But so this is this crazy technique. What I did is I have my square fabric, the square and the square. Let me show you what it looks like. Oh, I know what I was going to say. You're going to learn. Can they see this? Okay. See the square and the square? That's how you make it. But there's 100 blocks. This is what it looks like in different variations. There's 100 blocks that's in the border of square and the square. So I'm going to show you this, and we're going to do some of these today. And then if you choose, you can go ahead and make your start making your blocks for your borders. And I did.
I would suggest listen, you guys. I mean, y'all could do what Sherry said, but I strongly suggest you go ahead and start these, because if you can do 10 a week or 20 of these a week, by the time we get to the end of the sew, you will not be stressing out over these, because there's 100 of these.
Yeah.
Now, I know some people are going to wait till the end because they don't know if they have enough fabric. I know there's that little problem. I knew that if I waited till the end, and because of who I am as a person, I would freak out if I had to do all these at once.
Yeah, I grouped them in. I clumped them in groups of 10, so it was easy to count. And so I have those part done. So you're more than welcome to start making these at any time you want. And remember, you can mix other fabrics too, you know.
Yep.
Somebody may, like they're showing it with the, well, Katie's will probably be black. I mean, navy blue, won't it?
Yeah, this navy blue is my background of the whole entire quilt top. So I put this as the background, and then all of my outer perimeters, all the half triangles you're putting on here. I'm sorry, this looks looks bleached out because I have two. Hang on, let me turn this light off. All right, that's better. Now you can see I got, and then all I did was cut a bunch of half triangles, and I made sure that I had different, if you have any scraps left that's big enough to make the half triangles, do that. Because
Yeah.
that's what I did. So I've been cutting a bunch of half triangles. And because this is my background, the center is the background. That's what I've been doing. See, they're all different colors. And you can use your scraps. And if you feel like you don't have enough fabric from your actual sew, go through your scrap pile and pull a bunch of different colors that are similar to what you're using in your sew, and use that as your square to square.
Exactly. That's good. You can do. That's what I've been doing, is kind of pulling other fabrics, and so that it gives me more variety. But you already get the tone. Hi, Mona.
Hi, Mona. Not only that, is because there's 100 colors in this, you have 100 blocks, and I'm pretty sure that everybody's you're probably going to be really close to using 100 colors. Step it up. Take more steps from what you got, and step up that border and make it colorful too.
Yeah, you can change your centers to a different solid color.
Yeah, you can do those like that, and then do the background on the outside.
Yeah, because
whichever works for you.
A little yellow and a little green. I could have put a yellow center if I wanted to in this or something. You just kind of whatever you want. You could do a few up that was different just to see if you like it. So, I think I'll get started showing. Just remember, we're sewing. I have my stitch length down to 1.8. I'm making a smaller stitch length because these blocks are so tiny that when you square them up, the stitches, if they're bigger, like the normal size, they're so the ends can come undone because you're maybe cutting down the middle of that stitch, and so your chances is less of it coming out, even if you back stitch and in that, you're still gonna, if you need to square up in that. So I did notice that on these. Oh yeah, I did that, and I can move my needle one position over for when they say a scant, but a scant is no more than one thread or one needle. Like here's this line here. That's the line I'm going to follow. I'll just let my needle fall right here, and that thread will lie on the right side of this. So it just means just a hair. And the reason why they're doing that is that they're not very forgiving with giving you very much fabric to work with and that. So let me see. Mona times 2. She's in here.
Yep. I said hi to them.
Okay. I'm just saying hi to everyone. And if you don't mind, I can switch over and you let me know if you like if the camera's good.
If you guys have any questions, make sure you ask them in the chat so that I can relay them to Sherry.
I'm going to take that off there. I took the comments off, and let me change that banner now, so that's not distracting to you. And I think
both Mona say, Mona 2.0 says she loves camera views, and Mona says, looks great, Sherry.
Good. Yeah, I can't read the chat now. Now, if I took that up, why can't I? But everybody, you can still see it on the screen, can't you, Katy?
Yeah, but I'm using the browser chat screen, so I'm not seeing the chat in this StreamYard. I never see it.
I think that they won't.
So what I use is I pop out my chats from the browser and I follow them that way.
Okay, let's see.
But I've never been able to see the chat on the StreamYard.
Yeah, I can see the chat, but when I put it on, I see it's small. It's smaller. I just didn't want the chat to end up being in their way of seeing visually. So anyway, all your blocks for your borders and all these for the diamond in the square, AK square in the square, is the same size. Okay, they don't make them a different size, so they'll be the same, and these will. And they were going with an 1/8 of an inch on these, like I forgot. Let's say 2 5/8. That's not the right number. I just went up, but I allowed myself a little bit more for this square. I gave myself some grace. So I like to use a little bit of a glue stick. This is just sew line, but you can use other washable glue stick. And all I'm doing, again, this is just to bring a refresher back, is I am making sure that I'm lined up. Now, see, this is this is the correct size. This is a little bit bigger here, but this will get cut off. So I just checked it. So, and then I like to, and you can see how the corner is? It's going at a diagonal this way. And a lot of times I'll take the other one, turn it around and do the same thing. And then it's ready to sew. I can chainsaw. I chainsaw did that with these blocks here. So I am going to put my presser foot down. And I know how to line that up for my foot. You guys will find out for yours too, what works good for you. Now, not every one of them turn out absolutely perfect. But they're it's so minute that the error that it's not going to matter. I don't have my third cutter cut yet.
Lisa says, sorry.
Yeah. What did Lisa say?
Lisa said she cut her first set of templates, and oh my, tiny little things.
Oh, they are. I had John cut some of mine because he didn't mind. Okay. Whoops. I want to push that thread cutter button. And I can't because I don't have my thread cutter in there. And yeah, you're going to see my arm. So here it is. I'm going to take it over and I can press them out. You can see I'm a little over this way. So it gave me, I have grace there. And I do that purposely with a little bit more for myself. So I can either press it now, or I'm going to have to reach over here and get my scissors. I just do what looks like a 1/4 inch or close to it and take this off. That might be a little less than normal. So then you will want to press. If you steam your fabric and you haven't done pressed it before you even cut your fabric, it'll shrink on you. So just don't use steam if you do not pre-steam. But see, this is, I got quite a bit extra. We won't see that. We don't see that. Okay, so I'm going to take this one and I'm going to do this. Do that with that. And this is all it is. Now, what I can do is I will line this up though with this and this. That way it actually does give me extra fabric if I need it going around. And yeah, okay. Get my strings out of here. Okay. Yeah, actually, once you start doing your border blocks, see how it's you just get a rhythm. So I lined it up with the green. Is what I'm doing. Alrighty. Try to keep my arm out of the way because I got this camera pretty close.
Hi, SK, damn it. Welcome, welcome. And hello, Shalom. Welcome, welcome.
Hello, everyone.
And y'all don't forget to hit that thumbs up like button, please. And Shalom says, Katie, I just saw an FPP pattern on Etsy that reminded me of you. Oh, yeah? What kind of pattern?
They do have some good patterns on Etsy. Whoops.
I saw a collage one I really want to do. It's of horses or a horse head. And it looks like it's the simpler kind.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see. Right now I'm on a mission. I need to find a modern, a very modern quilt pattern that is different than most see because I'm going to participate in a challenge. And I got my fabric saw here now, so thank God.
I'm just putting this.
Find the right pattern or either create my own one.
Well, you could do that. Well,
Shalom
you have
says,
the EQ8, don't you?
No.
I thought you did.
Well, yeah, no, I do have it.
But you don't have it.
I have it, but I don't know how to use the dang thing.
Well, yeah, because you can do your FPP through that. Okay, I'll show you how I'm going to square these up. I look, and you want to make sure you have your quarter inch around here, so you lose your points. And you kind of look around. This I can almost have right on the line I want. I have a little extra here. You don't want too much cut off one side and not enough on the other. So you want to basically equal it out. Someone asked what cutting mat I was using, and this is a Sew Daily.
Oh,
that's what you need. I need to order another one. This is getting worn out. And then I just line up the two sides that I had trimmed already.
Oh my gosh, it is a beautiful pattern. Holy moly. Sorry, Sherry.
Oh, no, you're fine. I think I got
Wow, I'm going to have to, the pattern's only $10.
That's good. I must have got something on this. Might have been, I'll check my iron.
Thank you, Shalom, for sharing that. I appreciate that. I went and looked.
So this is it. That's all there is to it. Now we can start anybody going to sew with us today, or what? Look, are you larking?
Yeah, is there anyone working on the Alice's with us? Let us know in the chat. We would like to know.
Yep. So this is that one. Just wanted to show you. I'll put these up. I can leave this one down just so you know what I've finished, since I can't get my book over there to really show you very well. And I will get my other stuff. I'm gonna.
Hello, Giovanna.
Now you can turn to, the block we're going to be starting on is block 34. It's this one here that if you see, you can see and it's on page 69.
Did you just finish block 33?
Yeah, we did that the first, I think. Yeah, we did that.
Oh, you did do that. So we got 34. Yeah. Okay, got you.
Yeah.
All right.
I got confused myself this time.
Okay, gotcha. Sorry.
No, you're
Wait a
fine.
minute. What did I miss?
You can see that here, like here we did all solid colors on this one. I'll move that up. Okay. But in the book, if you look over here at the top right, they're showing that you're actually going to have 3 colors in this block. So they want you to have two of your background, 2 of the color, and then your center block. So they end up looking, I'm going to pick it up to where I did a few of these so you didn't have to see.
Giovanna? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, this is the block. This is how they did it. But you're doing opposites of each other. You're going to put your white or your background down. And then on the other side, you're going to put your color. Then on this side, the background and your color. And they go side by side this way. But we do it the same way we did these. So this is that block. Oh, what were you saying, Katie?
Joy T says that she's doing block 24 and 25.
Well, she's doing pretty good then. I laid this out. And so these will be if you look at the second diagram down here, it shows how to lay them out. We'll make these here. You can lay these out like I did here. I laid them out, put my center in, and then I will do this one yet. I did do these, and all 4 of these are identical. They're just turned a different way, but they are identical in blocks. So, and that's something you can change. So if you want, do one side, then turn it around, do the other side, do your pressing and your cutting. Okay, so let me see what they say. They said do a scant 1/4 inch. That's that on the diagonal. And I always mark it. I'm marking it because I'm not confident enough to eye it without a line. I can eye it for my needle to go down to do the scant, but I can't see it otherwise. So that's what I did here. So some of the blocks will say scant and others will say the normal. So you ended up needing to have your white fabric, and it's 2 different sizes there, 8 of 1, and then fabric D4, which their D4 is the center. Whoops, you can't see that. I got to make sure that I have there.
Shalom said, let me read what she said. She said, I just saw Jordan Fabrics do a log cabin quilt from K Facet Fabrics, and now I want to do one like Katy's, and K Facet. Katy's is my influencer, and it's going to cost dollars, haha. And then Melissa says, I'm sewing along with you in my heart, but really I'm reorganizing my closet for spring while listening and dream of quilting.
Aha. Well, I have my square. I have my colors, and I have my background. And like I said, I did the lines on it. So what I looked at the picture, and I could see that the first ones that went down was a white on one side. You may not have to use a glue stick. for this, but hey, I have it right beside me, so why not? And then I just flip it on this one, and I'll take this one, okay? And it'll go at the same angle, the line. So that's to know where to sew.
Hi, Sandra Kay.
Hi, Sandra. Thanks for coming in. Okay, so I have 2 of those left, so I'll go ahead and I'll do my scan. But you'll repeat this block, not in this fabric combination necessarily, many times until we get through all the blocks that have this in there. And it's probably more than a scamp, but you can kind of see. I don't know. It looks a little dark over there. I should have turned the light on above. And then this one I'll go ahead and sew. I won't get as detailed, but just trying to refresh everybody's mind. I can do these in my sleep now. Okay. And sometimes if you don't cut your fabric, if you press first and then you cut your seam, it can stabilize your fabric a little bit more, but this fabric's doing fine. I'm not having a problem. So a lot of times I don't, just to make sure first that it's doing good. Cut my little strings off. Okay.
Hi, Andrea. She says, howdy, Mona 1 and 2, and anyone else who came in after I said howdy earlier. And Katy, are you going to have a live later? No.
Okay.
I don't normally do, I only do lives on Sunday morning once a month and then Sunday evening once a month, which is next Sunday's the next Sunday live for mental health, for the mental health live. That's the only lives I generally do on Sundays. The rest of it's me hanging out with Sherry.
Mm-hmm. Just matching that back up again. This may not end up being perfect, but okay. And then I just go ahead and I do this one on this side.
Uh-oh.
What? What?
I'm waiting to see if Nikolai hears this.
Uh-oh. Did he already
Lisa
say
says, I'm working to catch up on Alice and I'm remaking block 31. Let's see if he heard that. He's been having lots of fun with that word.
I know. Now we can just get something for mustard.
Yep.
You have a hot dog. Right, Katy?
Yeah.
You have a little wiener dog.
Yeah, we got a wiener dog and and ketchup. Yeah, he's been having lots of fun with that. I finally had to explain on William's channel live last night what the big deal was. I said, see, I've never seen the movie, but Nikolai has. But it's
what movie was that?
Hang on, let me, because I always forget the title. Hang on a second, because I've never seen it. What's the John Travolta movie again? The one with ketchup in it.
Saturday Night Live?
No, it's an actual movie. And someone that you missed out, you had your chance. Uh-oh. Anyway, what's the name of the movie, honey?
It's not the
It's dang it.
Broken Arrow.
No. Hang on, I'll have to look at. I always forget the name of it.
Turn out the camera. Was it that one?
That camera there.
That one. It's a ketchup.
Hold on, I gotta get.
No, it's okay. You don't have to switch.
Oh, okay.
No.
Let me see here.
And after each block, you're gonna square these up to the size that you need to. So
What he was playing a bad guy?
I don't know the name of it. I've never seen the movie. You have. That's how you know about the joke. Because it happens right at the end of the movie, apparently, because William was talking about it last night.
It had to be Quentin Tarantino's movie.
Yeah, it's one of his, one of John.
I think I know it. Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction, that's the name of it. It's the movie Pulp Fiction. And right at the, I guess apparently right near the end of the movie, there's a joke about the word ketchup. I'm going to catch up with you and a bottle of ketchup.
oh.
Mona did what? Wants to know what's the name of the fabric you are using.
I am using let me see. It's a Lori Holt the 1930s or something like that. And then it's a mixture of others that like, yeah, mine's just, I have a mixture of going. I started out with one thing. I kind of just wanted to try to see what I could, how close I could get. Okay, let me see. Now I'm going to look at this and make sure I'm going to look at the yellow and make sure the yellows are where they're supposed to be. They're all on the outer side. Now it's just the typical. So this to here, this to this one, this to this one. Then you open it up and you do the third one. I need a bigger desk. Now I did this. I got to make sure I got this. Okay. And if you're a pinner, you can pin. And this is something that you may not have to pin. And I wanted to share with you here. See how you have the X going through here? When you're running your seam down here, if you cross over this way, you'll cut your points off. As long as you stay on this side, the right side of it, you'll be okay. And this one should say that they want you to do the scant with this also. So.
Hi, Regina. And thank you, SK Dammit, for the link.
Now, hopefully if I have my needle set right, it won't have gone through. It's good. Okay, so now I'll pick up the next two. And it goes back to the same thing. That's like when you're doing flying geese and all that too. Is for your points. And the most important thing when you're cutting anything that has like the diamond or the flying geese is the top part where the little comes together on an X. You want to always make sure you have at least 1/4 of an inch so that you don't cut the little birdie's beaks off. All right. Now if I can just figure out where I set things down. Now I'm going to check, make sure. Ooh, this one I did, yeah, just a little bit, but it's enough that I'm happy. It went right across it there. So let's open this up. And I'll probably let this middle one, the seam go this way. Now you can press, do they say press them open?
I don't remember if it did or not.
I'm so used to not pressing open, but with these, it's good because it gives you more room for your trimming down and that. Okay,
I wish I could show my errors, says Lisa. You can post them, Lisa. You can post your pictures over on Sherry's community tab. Just go over there, and you're allowed to share pictures on the community tab. And then
okay.
she can see what you're talking about.
This does say to press open the seams under info. I had to look. Sorry it took me so long, but I was looking to see. They say to press them open. So I can wait and do that till I get these sewn on. But you know me, I got to clip these because I can't web. Oh, I could if I practiced it. But let's see. Take the next one. It goes to the yellow, goes to the outside. This is why for the webbing, I like to pick it up and bring it up closer to me. So that's why I cut those threads. And here's the last little square. Now remember, if you have any questions, just ask and Katie will let us know. Let me know.
Yep.
Okay.
Joy T says the printed instructions in the book are so darn small.
Oh,
I
yes.
agree 1000%.
This one, I basically cut off my point. So if I want to, I can take out this little bit of a stitch if I wanted to, and just go back over and skim that area. It could have been the way I trimmed this block when I was trimming, but normally it wouldn't bother me at all. So nothing's perfect, but I'm just taking that little bit out just to, man, I don't know how I can, yeah, it must have been in my trimming. I'm not going to worry about it because I don't want that seam. See how that seam is? I don't want that seam smaller. It's better to have a little bit of that point off than it is to have such a small seam that your quilt comes apart on you. Okay. And then when you press it out, it'll also lay flat. So I'm going to, my iron's right here. I'm just going to press. The camera's here, right here too. So I'm going to press my seams open. Then I can sew the rows together. And then the block will be finished, other than you'll trim it down to the size that you want. When I'm doing a lot of the blocks, I'll just trim at the I'll do so many of them and then trim them at the end so that I'm not doing so many steps all at once. You know what? I don't like this seam, pressing the seam open on this one because of the diamond. It kind of is bulky there too. I think it'd be less bulky if it was flat. So let's just see what happens. You know, well, nope. I gotta follow my directions. Okay. The weather's got nice here. It is supposed to get stinking hot this week, though. It's supposed to get hot like into the 90s.
Wow, it's going to come roaring in, is it?
Yeah,
Mm.
it's going to be in the 80s. I mean, it is today, but last night we did go out on some porch for a while, and that was so nice. And what's funny is that my dog, she always wants to jump up on the chair with me, and she will get behind my neck and lay. I went out and boy, she was right there. I said, they don't forget. Let me move this, clean this up a little bit. Okay. So I press these seams open because the book said to, but normally I would have had it pressed this way and then this going this way. But since they're not giving us a lot of grace. Okay, now I'm just going to match up. I like to put my pins in this way because I don't have to, it keeps the seam in place, but it doesn't go over the needle, the pin. And I wouldn't have to pin the beginning of this one, but I'm a pinner, I guess. So
I'm definitely a pinner.
Yeah. If I don't, I pay for it.
Yep.
There's some like Tiffany. I don't know how she does some of those. She don't pin. She just rips right through those. It's like, I want to look at that close. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll sew this. And then this is supposed to be pressed open also. And you see how I haven't had to take my needle out, but I can't now. I'm like about one needle length away from this pin. So that seam's not going to move, and I can put my finger here. Ouch. I'm going to bust my nail. I do that all the time. This take-up bar, I get my nail right underneath it. You think I'd learn? I have busted them. It hurts. Keep those fingers curled in. Okay. Yeah, it's warm in here now. Today. I have a fan going on the floor, but I turned it down. I'll turn it up now. Okay,
it's
so
36 degrees here.
36.
Yep. So we are on the melt.
Oh, look at this! Is going to be an adorable. I matched up pretty good, kind of, with a picture. But that's what surprises me is how these turn out when you put them together, because the fabrics, because they are tiny blocks, you know.
We went to the store yesterday and there's no snow on the roads anymore. And then someone posted a picture of Princess Mountain.
Yeah.
Y'all seen the picture of Princess Mountain? Because I'm always posting it's all the houses that run up the side of a mountain. That's Princess Mountain.
Okay.
And there's hardly any snow on the mountain. It's gone.
You had a warm winter. I wonder
Yep,
what that's going to do to. I wonder what it's going to do to like the fishing and all that.
I don't know how it's going to affect fishing, but I can tell you it's going to affect the ice cap.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. And it'll affect our weather because of it.
Hopefully it isn't a long-term situation that it affects. Okay, I'm just going to bring it back down here and do it. Keep my finger out of the way.
What size are the blocks? They should be 6.5 unfinished.
Yeah.
Is mine 6.5 unfinished? No. They are not, but I am not going to worry about it.
Are you consistent?
As long as you stay consistent. If all your blocks are around the same estimated size, don't worry about it. Please don't rip all your stuff out and try again. It's hardly worth the effort.
And these little ones, you just like that one little point that I started to think, oh, okay, I'll take that. I'll take the seam. And I thought, no, it's going to make it so small.
Yeah, there's too many seams to be ripping it out and trying to.
Yeah.
Just be consistent. And you can, when it comes to putting the sashings on, after you've got them all you have to do is do like little minimal adjustments with your sashing. That's it. So don't stress about it. That's a look. He came out cute. Oh my gosh.
Guess what?
What, baby?
Already gone.
You already drank that thing?
Yep.
Dang.
Must have been what do you call it? The bench.
Tell you what, I don't know what to say about you guys that drink so much milk. I guess if I was in the United States, I'd be drinking a lot of milk.
Good calcium. Good for your bones. Okay, let's see. Now I do spray mine a little bit before I trim. So there could be shrinkage at that time, but if you feel like your blocks are running small, but I like to have them flat. Oh, there is this stuff I have to tell you. And if you know, Katy, how you're sensitive to fragrances.
Yeah.
And there is a spray starch or sizing. That's what I'm using. That is scentless. I'll get it to show. If I can find where I put it. Oh, yeah.
Where did I put mine? Doggone.
I'm not sponsored. I just put it in a spray bottle. But I really like it because it really makes your
Oh, I've seen that on the Fat Quarter Shop website.
Yeah, Magic Quilting and Crafting Spray. Fragrance and flake free, and that's true. It'll remove wrinkles and flatten seams, which is true. It says reduces stretch for point matching, improves accuracy for cutting and sewing. So, you know, they're recommending that you would spray if you had a fat quarter, you'd spray it and press it before you cut too. but this absolutely has no scent. But this is, if anybody's, let me see, if anybody was interested.
So that might go well in an acorn pen.
Oh yes, that's what I got it for. Oh, I just went like this and I tapped it and my iPad zoomed in on it. Okay, so that was my free tip for the day.
Awesome.
But absolutely, you know, a lot of times they'll say fragrance free or scent free, and you still could smell a scent. And this one you can't.
You want to
So
hear something? Here's something interesting. Do you know that when I get fabric from either Cotton Cuts or Fat Quarter Shop, I can smell perfume on the fabric?
Probably from what people is
Yeah, that they've been wearing, or the hand cream they must use on their hands, because it leaves a smell on the fabric.
Okay, I'm just lining this up to see.
And that's not a complaint. It's just an observation that I can actually smell it.
Now I'm short over this way, but
that is a pretty block, says Andrea.
Oh, thanks. I like this fabric.
Can't wait for y'all to see mine.
Well, I'm as soon as I'm done with this, we're gonna.
But we can wait till the end if you want to. I don't have to show mine right now.
It's fine. They may like to see that though.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just. I guess I should have changed my rotary cutting blade.
Yeah, I've been eating up mine. I just put a new blade in mine the other day. I don't know, a week or so ago, and then already I'm going to have to replace it. And I think it's with all of the FPP I've been doing.
Oh yeah, it will have one for that, a blade for that, and a blade for regular yardage, and it'll save. It's sort of like paper, you know. I don't know if you do that with your needles. If I'm doing paper, I'll put in an older needle, and because it'll dull them. So here we go. Isn't that a cutie? Cutie.
It is super cute.
Let me see so you can see.
I can see a star in the middle of that too.
Yeah. Yep, there's the star. Okay, let's see. Did you want to show yours or you want to wait?
Oh, hang on. I'm going to find it.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I had already done that one.
Oh no, that's not. You know,
I have been.
That is not a problem.
I wasn't joshing around about the fact that I've been. Someone says you've been really. 2 or 3 people have talked about how busy I've been with everything, and I'm like, you have no idea what I've been doing off camera. Whenever you're ready. Now mine's not going to look like yours. Mine's going to look different. You ready?
Oh, let me spotlight you. Ooh, that is pretty.
But you can still see the star. It's just got an interesting effect going on.
I like that. The shape that it gives.
And I put a fussy cut right in the middle.
Getting fancy on us.
Yeah, this red fabric's really pretty. It doesn't look red because I have excessive amount of lights on right now.
Yeah. Brian says he likes that. They're all saying that it's pretty.
Thank you, everybody.
So, okay, a little slow.
Now
So we got that one, and that one's gotten trimmed. So let me get. The next one that we'll do, I didn't do anything up ahead of time on this one because I'll go back to the,
Did we show block 33 last time?
yeah,
Oh, we did?
yeah. It was such a hot mess last.
Well, I
thought
know
it was-
we had that
yeah,
broken dish problem going on.
Yeah, so let me see. I'm gonna make this bigger. Okay, now I can see. The next
What is your block?
is block 35. And since you can't quite see it real good, that's what it looks like here. It's on page 70, and 71 is shows the diagram, the layout of it. Now, I didn't do any pre-whatevers prepping on this, and because there's a different size block with this.
There's a square and a square, which some people call the economy block.
Yep. This is weird. It's like they want you to sew a scant 1/4 inch, press your seams open, and then you'll have your background and 2 other fabrics. And so, let me see, can you see that? Okay. I think so. So right here, there, I'll move that. You know what? It just went right up. So anyhow, they're showing you on this page how the layout forms. So what they want you to do now, this is really, what did I do here? 3. Don't ask me why I did that. There's one that I cut on my white fabric. Oh, I know why I did, because they tell me. I'm gonna share it with you. There's one of these white fabric that's cut at 3 3/8. Okay, that'll end up being your square in the square. I don't know why they did it, but they said so. It needs to be 3 3/8. I did what they said. Let's see what happens. The others is 3 1/2. The other 2. So what I'm gonna do is they want us to do the diamond in the square method. And what we will do is take the 4 of these, which is D8. I can move this. And it goes with the one that is, it goes with the one that's 3 3/8. Okay, these go with that. That'll be your first step. So whatever fabric you have that's you call your D8 is what you'll do. Again, I did pre-mark these, so okay. Gonna have little stickers all over. Okay, so we're gonna do our diamond in a square again, just like we did before. Okay, I guess I did glue that one down.
Cut, repeat, cut,
Yep.
repeat.
Yeah. And I'm just laying it back. Yeah, you guys will be pros by the time you're done.
Definitely.
I'm not saying I'm a pro. I'm just saying that you feel like you are after you.
One thing I love about this sew along is I've been able to use my scraps.
Yes.
The only part that's not scraps is my background.
Yeah, I had a bolt of background fabric that I saved for it. But like in the off-white or the white, I use that a lot, the cream for my background or sashings and things like that.
I need to find my lint roller. This dark blue keeps collecting little tiny fabric dust bunnies.
Uh-oh.
It's because I keep leaving it on my desk while I'm doing other things.
Okay, I'll do my pressing. Now, the marking, the pins that I'm using that you see here, those are the friction. I do it on the wrong side of the fabric. I like Sew Line too. Sew Line has the dark one, and they have a chalk, very fine point, like mechanical pencil. Like I like a lot too. Okay, I'm lining it up
A
here.
mom knows? What does that mean?
What does it say?
She says, "Oh, Katie, you've got what I call a mom nose." I don't know what that means.
Oh, because you got this, you can smell things.
Oh,
Because of your smeller, girl.
yeah, my smeller can smell everything. Well, I can smell when people's lit a cigarette across the road.
Yeah. I had
Go
to,
deeper.
I had to think on that one a second. And then
Yeah,
I
I didn't know what
realized.
that meant. I remember my mom had a strong sense of smell too. She could smell things, and you're like, "You're not smelling." Oh, yes, I am smelling that. She could tell when you smoked a cigarette down the road.
Okay, so I'm going to put this one on here. You do want to make sure you put the caps back on your glues because they will dry out. So I'm just matching that up with the blue, and here we go.
All right. I need to get my book off this desk now.
Come on.
Really, little miss?
Okay, and do this side. Well, I really appreciate you guys giving us your time on Sundays for this. I'll press these. Oh, I'll cut these and then I'll
It's
press
kind
them.
of fun sew.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not used to having to burn through something like this, but outside of that, I call it the fast burn.
Yeah. Well, once you realize that a section, they repeat this the same technique over, So this one should be, I'm going to look and see what the measurement should be on this one, because this is evenly trimmed down to 3 3/8. Wow.
Andrea says, "We appreciate you giving us the opportunity to sew with you."
Well, thank you.
And Giovanna says, "I prefer not to smell." She says, "I prefer not to smell stuff." There are times when I wish I didn't smell something. My nose, whatever I smell in my nose depends on whether I eat something.
Oh,
If
yeah.
like stinky cheese.
Yeah.
If it stinks to me, I'm not going to eat it.
No.
Oh, you and your sushi. Was that the one you put in the refrigerator the other day? Or did you eat that one already?
2 more.
Oh, you got 2 more. Got ya. Nikolai eats sushi. Everybody in my family eats sushi except me.
I have tried it, and
And I'm
I
like,
mean,
nope.
I'm careful with what it is that has to, you know.
I'm just not going to eat raw seafood.
Okay, I went ahead and trimmed that up. I want to show you on a ruler.
And Zaza says, remember to hit that like button. Yes, please.
Oh, thank you. So I have this one on a ruler when it, most people know, but if there's new people out here, that is, I'm trying to find the one that, okay, that's quilting. Want them to be able to, they may not know how to read the ruler. Let me see if I can get a background on this.
The mother says she loves sushi.
Mm-hmm.
No, thank you.
Let's see. I might be too close.
You might want to give her a piece of lamb so that she's not fixated on what you're eating, because she can smell that fish. Nick, she's over there begging for his sushi.
Okay, for a ruler, the tick marks on a ruler is on quilting rulers are 1/8. Okay, so if they say 3/8, you could count off 3 of them, like 1, 2, 3, and that would be the 3/8. So it is like if they wanted you to do a 2 and 3/8, then I would go over to my 2 and then 1, 2, 3. So it's the one just before the 3/4. It's 1/8 less than 3/4. 2 and 3/4 would be. So
Mona
these are
says very pretty.
all righty.
And Giovanna says, hi, honey.
Did she say hi, honey?
No. She said, hi, Nico.
You're getting a little personal there, girl. Giovanna. Huh. Okay.
Giovanna says, hi.
I have to move things around so many times. I don't know where I put them when I do. Okay, so I can put this right back here again. Now, the difference. Okay, they're showing it. Let's see, did I get this right? Yep. Okay. Wow. They're actually showing it like this, in the book. Like up here. This is what it is. And they still have it like this. But we're going to take our bigger squares. I will read it and make sure, but we're going to cut these in. I'm sorry. We're going to cut these in half and diagonally and put them on each end. But I want to read it and make sure that that's what it is. Okay, you take your 2 of these and you're going to cut in half diagonally to make 4 triangles. It says be very careful with these triangles so as not to change their shape as they are diagonal line on the bias. Okay, bias is the most stretch that fabric gives you. It's on the diagonal. It says handle them with as little as possible and keep neat and flat until used. It says use a ruler, find the middle point along the long diagonal edge.
Sorry.
Triangle and the mark it with a pen or heat erasable pen. Fold diamond in. Okay. And just let me see. Use a ruler to cut.
Giovanna says next time she'll say hi, honey.
Funny.
There's been lots of laughter over the past few days because of Nikolai. Oh my goodness.
Okay, this is weird. Okay, so I'm gonna get.
I love this group of people.
If you see me turning around or like, where did she go? Where did she go? It's because I'm turning around trying to find where I laid my.
I wish the persons
Item.
who designed, you know, that round lazy Susan that some of us call it. I don't know what we're supposed to call it, but I have 2 of those. And I wish that the designer of that particular thing had made the surface have a bit of a texture to it, because it's way too slick.
Nah. I'm just putting mine right on top of each other here. And I'm going to put my ruler down on the corners. I'm going to scoot this up a little bit. And I will trim. Okay, that's done. See, I do need a different blade. It didn't cut all the way through. Or else it's my turntable here. Because it's getting worn too.
Oh, there's 2 of these right here.
Alrighty, so I'm going to take this, put these over here. I'm going to lay this out like this picture shows here. Now, what they're showing you here is how it will be once it's sewn. Okay, that picture, the third picture down, they're showing how the fabric will lay after it's sewn. But to sew it, now if you want to find the middle, fold it. Now be careful, remember the bias. Do a little finger crease right here. This here is the middle of your block. See, I have a little finger crease. Okay, so I can put that right there. And right there, as long as you have a 1/4 inch, that has quite a bit over it. I'm just making sure.
Glue a non-slip mat to the base.
Whoop.
Nina says, we love you too, Katy. Thank you for that, Nina.
This
Nani.
kiss.
They're not
Nani.
talking about you, Nico. I love Katy. Okay, and I'm just sewing all along here.
Please throw a lamb bone, please.
I'm going to feed her.
Oh, you're going to go ahead and feed her?
Yeah.
Only 2 pieces of lamb and a small amount of hamburger, please.
Before I do that, I'm going to give you a kiss.
Not with that fish breath, you're not.
And I'll end up pressing this out this way. I'm not going to open up the seam with this.
Lisa says, I also love sushi except for eel. I don't like eel. That really sounds gross.
I couldn't eat it just because of the name of it.
That really sounds gross. But like I said, I think Nico would eat anything at least once.
I don't know about you.
Guys will try
He
things.
says he doesn't know about eel, though. You really turned down trying it?
Try.
Have you ever eaten squid? Oh, he's eating squid. Ah, see, he's eating squid. See, thinking of eating squid grosses me out too.
I haven't eaten squid.
The sushi that I just ate,
Yeah,
the white part,
yeah.
that's squid.
Oh, got ya.
Okay, so trim my little things here now. Now, what I normally would do, I'm going to press these. What I normally do, I would have
So this has
turned that
cold,
even on both sides.
so the sushi he just ate had cold water prawns, salmon, squid, asparagus, carrot, avocado. In addition, you will find soy sauce, pickled ginger, wasabi, and yeah, and it's been deep frozen. It just sounds gross. Here, honey.
All right. But I got
Now I'm one that I like to trim. So, it does. I don't think it says to trim these before, but I am. Nah. Let's see.
You mean
Okay,
trim
this
the squares itself or the triangles?
is these little ears off.
I would wait until after you were done putting everything on and then do it.
I'm doing, and like I'm doing that because yeah, I'm going to do that because if I show them the way that I might normally do it, it might mess them
Yep.
up. Okay, now you can
Not
see.
telling you what to do though.
No, there's like a 1/4 inch hangover now. There was a lot on the first one. Now it's about a 1/4 inch.
Now, Regina says, I actually sushi with eel better than salmon. And then Giovanna says, squid cooked, yes. Raw, nope. And then Lisa says, I've been using my block lock for swearing. It's helpful. You got her all wound up.
I'm just making sure that one seam is laying flat again. All right.
Okay, squid.
Yep, sure does.
Then this will get pressed out. Oh, isn't that pretty?
It
You
is
just-
pretty. It
It
is
is
pretty. It very much is pretty.
Now remember that this part I'm putting the crease in is where the bias is. So I put it in the middle, but I can also check here. Whoops. My hands are sweaty enough to pick the fabric back up. So I'm going to check. And this is a good point too. The point to the point. So get to the point. Oh, Nico's rubbing off on me. I know I'm being fiddly here, but I want to make sure I have enough. Okay, that looks good to me.
Lisa says she's never tried raw squid. Watched a theorist saying octopi may be alien beings due to the number of genes and brain cells. Oh my gosh.
What, squid?
Yeah.
We're eating aliens. Okay, so I'll press these.
Y'all remember that Blondie song that was talking about the aliens was gonna do something to your head? I don't remember what it. Can't remember the name of the song.
Okay, so I got that done. This is what it looks like on the back. Get my hand out of the way. This camera really comes in close. It's like my iPad's doing an autofocus.
Yeah, it's showing your work really well. It's a great view.
Let me see. I spent an hour on it. Okay, so it says we did that. It says middle points as before. Open out and press. Trim down to 4.5. Let me see what this ends up being before I go trimming. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't know. Let me read this better. It says, we did the 2 triangles, did the diamond and the square unit. mark the middle points. Take the remaining triangles in a line. We did that. Open out and press. Evenly trim down to 4.5 by 4.5. And then I'm going to read the next part. Okay. Now this, they're being generous. Look at.
Yep.
See how generous there. This is like trim it down to 4.5. It says. Now this is where what we want to be careful of. To get it pretty even. I'm thinking here, my brain's burning. There's a 1/4 inch there. 4.5. And let me see. This is 5 1/4. So that means that 2.5 and 1 thing here and 1/8 would be the center. That just doesn't seem. No, that's not right. Okay, I'm just going to do what I would normally do. Just go for it. Okay, 4.5. So this is the size it needs to be. So look how much I have. So for sure, you can do little bits at a time if you want. I know mathematically there's a formula for this, but you kind of can look like, okay, let's say that's a 1/2 inch there. So I will go and trim the 1/2 inch there. Now I'm going to go clear over on the other side. Get this lined up here again. Make sure that I'm pretty well even on the bottom. And there's my 1/2 inch again. Let's see what I got. Okay, I still have, now I'm at 5. So I can take a 1/4 inch off of these two sides. And so that means that if I take a 1/4 inch, I will put my 1/4 inch mark here at that tip. Make sure that my ruler is lined up at the bottom here. I hope you may not be able to see that. But the 1/4 inch mark is at this point. And I'm going to go ahead and trim. I've only trimmed 2 sides so far. Now I'm going to go down here. I know that I could have done the 1/4 inch with that, but I didn't know if it would make it too short. So I didn't want to do that. So now if I did this, let me get it lined up again.
Got that.
Okay. Dang. What did I do? It's like bigger. And if I go down, I guess they want it right to the point, but I'm going to trim a little bit more off because look I still have, I'm at 4 3/4. And they said 4.5.
Yeah, I saw that on that one. You might want to. Yeah.
Then they're going to have you do the scant 1/4 inch. I will do a sliver. I'm going to sliver it.
Do what works.
I might lose my points by doing what they said. Okay.
I have managed to break the spinal marble.
Yeah, and this block's going to be a little bit bigger, the center, but you know what? Overall, it won't be, because we can cut it to the size that they want us to. Okay, that was worked. I still wanted to keep at least the scant 1/4 inch. That, boy, look at how choppy that is. That's my rotary blade needing to be changed.
Yes, Sheila, the song Rapture. I knew someone would know that song.
All righty. So we have this part going. I'll lay this out like this. So I'm at this right here. So we got, yeah, we have this. So now we'll take our side pieces, or our top and our bottom, because let's see what this ends up being. Oh yeah. Oh good. Look at that. Hey, look at that. I did it good.
All right.
And I was just I thought, yeah, they're going for that scant, even in cutting. So what'll be is that I'll put this to the top. So scant, press it open. So the bottom, scant, 1/4 inch, press it open. And if you need, you can pin, or if you want to just whatever you feel comfortable with. Then I always like to look down here before I get very far and make sure that I have enough fabric. I feel like I'm going slow. Okay, so I'll press the seam open. So, oh, look at, I did good. Makes me happy. Lining this back up. This is, let me check this. Make sure that this is I should have changed my rotary blade. Yeah, there's just a little bit more that I needed to take off there. Okay, let's see if that works better. Yeah, let's see. This is what you call fussy cutting, because I'm being fussy about it.
Fussy's good.
There. All right, now that works. It's my rotary blade is evidently dull after cutting all those 100. blocks. Okay, so let me press this open. I move everything to a different area every time, and then I can't ever find it. Okay, let's see. Did you do this block, Katy?
Yes.
Okay.
So the center's supposed to be 2.5 by 2.5.
Okay, so this is what this is. No?
I did it.
Good. Put these here and the other one on the bottom.
And I hope you like it.
Okay, what happened here? This is short. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. You know, it's short because of the difference here. I'll show you how I'll fix here. First of all, this is going to finish at 6.5, right? So we want to make sure. Okay, yeah, I got a little bit. Yeah, but that won't make a difference. Yeah, it will make it. Well, nope. Yes, it will. I'm shocked to myself, people. It's getting dangerous in here. Okay, so let's see. I'm checking if this block was going to finish at 6.5. This ruler is that. So what I'll do is make sure that if I trim it, I'm trimming the same. And it looks like I'm trimming about 1/8 of an inch off this. Now that doesn't mean that that's going to be that way for you. See if I can get this. Be kind to me. Okay. Now let's see if this fits in. Because I still have my 6.5. Because yes, it does. So you remember how this was measuring bigger here for me? It showed in this. So, but as long as I have the block the same, it means, you know, and it's equal, that's fine. So sometimes you just have to take your time and look at it and see what you what you need to do or what might have gone away. Okay. Alicia says dinner is ready. And I'll be going. We'll try to watch the rest later. Okay. We have Jessica. Hi, Jessica.
Hi, Jess.
We did put chicken and spinach. And ooh man. Look at that. That's because this neat pin was here. It went over. So I'll just go back over that. The pin moved it out of the way. Yeah, we did chicken or we're going to. It's cooked. I think it's cooked already. And we put fresh spinach in it, and then you do like onion, green onion, cream cheese or something, and some chicken broth and mozzarella cheese, and you cook it. So I think that I've made it before. It's good. Okay, so that's good. Put this on. Now I'm not going to trim this one up. I'll do that later since I showed you on another block, earlier block. That way, and we can go on to the next one. And this is where I'm going to make sure that I have this here.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Well, my seams moved. They turned underneath. I'm just checking my measurement here.
Hey, Kevin, welcome.
Hi, Kev. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Alrighty, so this one's done.
Shared on Reddit, he said.
Oh, well, thank
Thank
you.
you for sharing.
Sharing is caring,
Yes,
as they
indeed.
say. Okay. So, anybody have any juicy stuff to tell us?
Juicy, you say. You sure you want to open that can of worms?
No, I guess not. I'll
I'm
probably
just
get
teasing.
flagged.
I'm teasing.
I know I'd probably get flagged for saying what I said, huh? Oh well. So this is this block.
Anytime, Tuber Chat or Kevin.
Here's another. So those are the two so far. And the next one, I don't think did I tell you the name of this one? I did not. It's called the hourglass, which is different than the typical hourglass that we think of when we're doing quilt blocks. And the other one was, this one is the sawtooth star variation. This is what they are calling the hourglass. So remember, when you're doing this, that how the measurements can be, it didn't play the way it was supposed to, but it turned out the way it was supposed to. So that makes me happy. The next block that we're going to do is block 36.
You want to show one too?
Yeah. Hold on.
The block or the book thinks like Katy. Yeah.
All right. Oh, that's really nice. I like the colors. That
If I
is
didn't have
really
so
nice.
much light, you could see actually what color it is. This is pink. This is red.
Wow. It
And the
looks
navy
pretty.
blue.
And yours is batiks, and somebody, Deb is
Yeah,
doing
all of this
hers,
is
and-
batiks. Everything I do in this quilt will be batik.
Okay. Yeah, that's very pretty.
Thank you.
All righty. Let's see.
All right, you can take me off the spotlight now.
I think you're on the hot seat, girl.
That's right. Take me out of the hot seat, please.
Nina. Hi, Nina.
Nina's saying pretty. Joy T says pretty. Nina says both of you. And Joy T says, I was just going to ask you to show your blocks, Katy.
Yep. Yep. They're saying pretty.
Can't wait for y'all to see the next one.
You got that one done? You
Uh-huh.
smarty pants. That's okay.
Yeah, right now, if you want to know what I'm doing, you guys, I'm working on block number 39.
Well, that's good. You know, because you need to take.
Remember,
that
I was way behind. I mean, I'm not exaggerating when I mean way behind. So I've been doing like 2 blocks every day for the last month, trying to catch up.
I'm going to put these over here. Okay, this is what this one looks like. It's on page 72 and 73. It's called Corner Tile Variation. See if I can get this in so it's not glaring. There it is. Okay. So you see that there's the square in the center. So we'll do that technique again. And we've done the other before with strip piecing. So I'll put the, oops. Let me see if I can get this to where you can see.
I also figured if I could get as much of these done as I can before I make that trip to Denmark, at least I won't get 10 miles behind when I come back, you know?
Yeah. Okay, you're going to deal with your black background fabrics again. And they're calling the fabric D7. So whatever the background is a background, this is my D7. And this is what I'll be making the square and the square with again. And I already marked my diagonals, so I didn't have to do that before, which is good. And so it's this part up here. If you see my finger, that's where we're gonna start. So now this is so tiny, I probably don't even have. I'm gonna not use the glue. I'm just lining this up. Yeah, well, it's so much faster when you can, like now, if I had more blocks of this one, like I did for the border, you can just feed them in that one side and then turn it around and do the other side. And it's you get more done than you do this way.
Yep.
Okay, this is tiny, so I think I may press this first. So this doesn't distort real easy, and then I'll trim this off. Yeah, on the markers I said that I use, they're heat erasable. Now, you can see I always do more than I need. A bigger square. I always do just a little bit bigger, but it gives me more forgiveness. as long as I can get these straight and not make them crooked. So now I have to line up my blues more. See how I had to line those blues up? Does anybody have any difficulty with anything that they need help or?
Giovanna says, ladies, I'm off to bed. Good night, everyone. Cindy Sorette, Giovanna. Yeah, do you guys got any questions? Please ask.
I forgot to cut this off. Okay.
Mona says, yes, I can't get out of my chair. Laugh out loud.
That's okay. Just kick back. Take it easy.
And Giovanna says, Mono, naughty. And I know I'm saying that wrong, but it means good night.
Okay, so see how good I do at this. Probably gonna be running out of bobbin here soon.
All right, let's get these triangles sewn onto these little squares.
I'm gonna trim my back now, and I'll just go ahead and turn around and just make sure that this is squared up to the size it's supposed to be, which should be 2.5, I think. Yep. Wait. Yep. Instead of bring it back up here.
This pink is on the 2. These little square and a square ones, they are so small.
I know. I mean, you pick your fabric for your blocks, but you don't realize, I mean, they can turn out so cute when they're done up that you know, because they're little, you don't even realize that, you know, that.
Yep.
Okay, so I got this trimmed up. And let me see, what do we have to do next? So we trim that up after we sewed our square and square to what they asked us to do. And of course, I didn't press my seams open. No, I don't on these. I just press them back. Strip piecing method. Use a standard 1/4 inch. I mean, mine might be a little different then, unless I'll just change my little, there. I put it back to now it's sort of 1/4 inch. Okay, so you take your pieces and let me see, I got 2 different pieces. The long one, I believe, is for this side. Okay, so we're actually going to do this, which is these 2 together. And they said a standard 1/4 inch on this. And I'll press the seam open on this. Now, remember, if you're not sure how to do something, you can always go back to the reference pages that shows us how to do these also for a refresher. Now, remember on these, some of them, when you do your strip piecing, some of the measurements don't give you much to play with. So with this one, I got to see what it says, probably an inch and a half. No, this is cut them apart and trim down to make 4 units. Yeah, I'm going to drop my ruler again. Okay, looks like they want us to, let's see, make them 2.5. No, that's what I thought. I thought something was wrong there. I was skipping ahead of myself. I was under the other strip piecing. The directions at number 3 had strip piecing method 2, and I have to follow under 2. So be careful with that. It says that then you cut the strips down into intervals of 4 and that. So, and if there's any leftover fabric, you can discard. So when I sew, I try to get as close as I can to that. So,
I just did a boo-boo.
uh-oh.
Uh-oh. I flew right over the top of one of my triangles.
Oh.
Because I forgot to fold it back. Oh, I just tripped myself out here.
Okay, let's see. Line this up. My sinuses has been going crazy. Yesterday was really bad being outside.
It's important to get outside, though.
Yeah. I got to get my other arm sunburned this week so that they're match. I'll try not to get it sunburned though. Okay. Okay, I just make sure my line is going parallel with this. And this is the part that we can remove. Now, you don't always get this much, especially at the beginning blocks that we did when we first did our strip piecing, when they introduced it. It was like they weren't going to be very generous. All righty. So from that, what they want you to do is you're actually going to chain piece. I just have to make sure I have this going the correct direction. Let me see. I keep on putting my elbow on that ruler. Chain piece and evenly trim. Okay, so I just want to make sure that they showed this like this, but if you look at this picture here, see how this is? Think about how it's going to be in your sewing machine. So if you're going to have this on the bottom, lay one of these out just so you know what it looks like, and it should look like that. That's what's crazy. Let me see. I'm going to switch this around a second. If I did it this way, then my seam would be correct. and I can turn it. It still work. Okay. So I'm going to bring this up here. I can bring this on over here, lay this down. You just got to lay it out. Like I laid it out to see how I can visually see how it works out. And then if I want to have my seam this side, I just turn it around, seeing if it works, and it does. So I think this one wants a scan. So back to the little scanner there. Okay. And you'll press. What's nice about this is that you can see your seam on this. Okay. And before I get to the end and get my foot all in the way, I will put I'm just checking to see how much room I kind of have. Oh, I'm good. Yeah. Okay. Lay the next piece down. Okay. Now you can either cut these apart with your scissors or your rotary cutter. It depends on how if you do it with the scissors or don't line it up, then you're going to have to square it up. But okay. Now you can either cut them apart like this. I would probably, let's say if I wanted to cut that, then if I wanted to, I'll just show you what I'm going to do and then I'll move away. So this is, I would just line this up here. Make sure it was lined up good. And then I can trim. Now let's see, what size do they want this to be when they're done? I think it's 2.5.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to check this and see. I'm going to press the seam open again. Okay. Oh, that's cute. Okay, let's check and see if that measures what it should. This sliver. Okay, that's cute. Save this. Might need it. Let's see. A tissue. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and trim these up. I'll cut them apart. I'll do as good as I can. And then I'll open them up like I did before after I press them. And this block actually is cute. It's about L shape. It's cute. Okay, let me make sure
That
that
block's
these.
super cute.
Yeah, it is turning out. I like that. Okay, I'm gonna check. Ooh, good. Really didn't need to trim that. Okay. And try this, and we're almost done with this one. Okay. Yeah, this one's going to be the one that's not going to square up right. Nope, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. All right. Mm. And I will lay these out again. So we did this. Now we're going to look up here on your upper right hand side and lay these blocks out the way that they have them in the picture. And put our little square and square, diamond and square in. Do our solid block.
Everybody still all right in the channel? The channel hasn't moved for the last hot minute.
They say, you're not talking to us. Okay, I'm just checking to make sure I have these going the right direction, that the longer ones are positioned the way that they should be. And then I can put this in, and then I will go ahead. And so those together.
Someone mentioned yesterday in my live that there needed to be a petition so that you would go longer on your Alice's Wonderland live.
Oh, they wanted me to, huh?
Yeah, they want you to go longer.
Oh, I figured they were probably tired of it. I'll put this just like we did before with the other 9 patches. This is considered a 9 patch, just different variations. This will go to this, and over here, here, and then I'll continue. I think they want you to press the seams open. That seems to be their standard request. Okay, match those up. I always have to lift my foot up here.
Nina says she's sewing while listening.
Good. That's what you want to do. You get company.
Yep. Most definitely.
It is hard to. You can't sew and chat real easy in the chat. You know, like if you like all of them, it's harder because you can't do both. You know, you can't keep up with it. Okay, I'm going to open this up at this point. but those will get pressed. Now, just double check. I can put this over this one.
Nina says, Sherry, your camera work is improving, which makes it easy to learn from you.
Ah, good. We switched to the iPad last time, and that's made a difference. And then I thought I can get part of the book in. That way I'm not having to lift the book up and so much. Now I'm going to lay this in over top. I haven't finished that seam yet, but I will. And I'll lay this down. Make sure I get it good. Okay. I'm just going to hold my finger there to make sure that seam finishes straight. Sometimes I will sew and it seems like I will veer and make my last part of my seam skinnier. Okay, let me see. I'm double checking. Yep, that's right. Got that. Okay, I'm gonna do my pressing. And the third camera. Okay, getting there.
Just think, we have the dreaded flying geese coming up next.
Well, if you do one step a certain way every time, you'll be pretty good. Now I say that and watch me mess up.
Yeah, some people can do flying geese like nobody's business. I, however, cannot.
Mhm.
They always are a total failure, so I'm going to cheat with mine.
I'm gonna do something here a second. Let me see.
Oof, these are hot. Remember to like the stream, hydrate, and gonna lurk while I press, says Starling. And hello there, I didn't even know you were here. Good to see ya. Katie, is the sashing between the blocks on the chaos quilt 1 inch? No, It's a half an inch finished. 1 inch unfinished, half inch finished.
Okay, got a poll. Look at that. Look at that, people. I did
It's looking good, Sherry.
it. So I did, the poll is, if you guys can see, would you like Sunday sew along to be an hour longer? Yes, no, or not sure. Now, how I find out what the answer is, I'm not sure either.
Looks like I lost the stream again.
Let's see. Yeah, I go. Clip my threads so I can check to see.
Where did you put the poll at?
So it's on the screen on the left-hand side. Can you see it? It's on my
Oh,
screen.
you have it in your StreamYard. It's not in the chat.
Oh, yeah, but shouldn't they be able to see it?
I
they
don't know because
they
I
got
can't.
the- I haven't
Yeah,
done it before. I haven't done this one before, so we'll see if it works.
Yeah, I can't see it because it's not on my browser chat screen.
Let's see what.
It looks like you
It
did.
says,
So,
Starling. Hi. It says reminder that the stream and hide. Oh yeah. To stream and hydrate. Gone lurking for a while. And okay. And Nina, they're talking. Yes. Okay. You're funny.
I didn't want to talk over you.
No.
Let's just type it. It's easy. It didn't have nothing to do with what we're doing, so you know.
Okay. So
Can y'all see the poll? Let's ask the channel or the chat. Does everybody see the poll that Sherry just posted? Well, that's interesting. Wait a minute. I'm cutting this on the wrong spot.
Okay, so this part's sewn. Not bad, not bad. Clip my little threads so I can see.
Nina says it's on your video, but not on the chat. So I thought I'm the only one that can't see it in the chat.
So they're not seeing. Oh, it's
no. You'll have to do the poll inside your YouTube studio chat.
Oh, okay. Well, doggone. Well, I will.
You and I should.
Or else you guys can just tell us now. If
yeah.
Yay or nay. Just say yay, nay.
Yep. Yes for longer, an hour longer, or no, you're not interested.
You think the potatoes are done?
When did you put them in? Turn it all the way. Don't turn the oven off. Turn it on more. That low setting, as low as they'll go. Because I don't want them to get cold. Because we're going to have a steak on the grill.
Mm.
Okay, baby. We're going to have ribeye on the grill.
It's good when you grill outside.
I love it.
And it's cold. It locks the flavors in. We used to, on New Year's Eve, we would get together with some of our best friends and at our house or at theirs, but mostly at ours because we had the room. And we would grill steaks out for everybody.
This chickadee grills year round,
Mhm.
even when there's snow on the ground.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
only
we
time I
can-
really won't light the grill at all is if we're having a bitter rock. It's nearly impossible to light a grill when it's like that.
Mm.
It just it makes the grill heat wrong.
well, it
because
blows
you got
the
It's
flame.
you got this cold wind slamming into one side of it, and it's like
Yeah.
And our grill is at least 7 or 8 years old now. It's about time for us to replace it. That little Weber has given us a good show,
Wow.
but the bottom of it's completely burned out now.
Yeah, so you can't replace it's not that part that is
Yeah, that part of it
parts.
that's burned out is the steel part of it is burned out. Because fat, leaks down there.
Yeah.
Let me catch up here with the chat. It says, Nina says, my answer is always more sewing time. Joe says, more is good. All right, we need more feedback than 2 people, please.
They're probably taking a break.
I can do it except on the nights I do what I do.
But we can just, I guess
Someone can join you for helping out if they need to.
Yeah. Okay,
I'm sure there's someone that won't mind hopping on to help.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think it'd be fine.
I think it'll be fine too. You're getting more at ease with what you're doing. I think you're doing a super job.
Oh, thank you, Katie. It's just having somebody to watch the chat if there's questions.
Yep. I'm your wingman.
I've been your wingman, haven't I?
Yeah, you've been my wingman many times. Because I love having a wingman. Because sometimes you just need a little bit extra help.
Yeah, it does.
Like trying to go to to do a bio break, and when you walk out and it's just you, there's silence going on in that video, and it's not a good idea to have silence so much,
Let's see, what's the name of this block was?
The name of this block is
corner tile variation, huh?
Yeah, it's corner tile variation. Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna continue.
Well, are you getting ready?
I'm gonna show you.
Yeah, and hang on, I want to show mine too. So
that's what I meant. I'm gonna show. I'll spotlight. Yeah. Boop.
Twin heels, mine.
Oh, your blocks are gonna be pretty together.
Thank you. It's going to be different, and it's going to be, but it's also going to be colorful, which is not abnormal for me, as y'all know.
You like color?
Yeah. Let's make it talk.
Not scare you guys, but just teasing you. Wait, I gotta show them.
Yes, the dark color is a navy blue, and the lighter color is a really, hang on a second. I'll put it back up there where you can see it closer. I have a lot of bright lights on right now because I have trouble seeing on darker fabric, so I needed more lights. But the dark is the navy blue, and then this right here is a really pale blue color right here. So it's just 2 colors of blue.
Let's see. Oh, that's my notes. But my notes can go away. Okay, I'll go back here again. Oh, let's see. The next block is block number 37. It's called Bits and Pieces. And it looks like that. So they're having the square and the square be the 4 corners and the middle. Oh my Lord. Then strip piecing for the others. It says that to do a scant 1/4 inch, do open seams. The constructions follow the diamond in a square method. Use a scant 1/4 inch and to sew 4 of the small squares together like we do on each corner. And then we'll trim it down. And we'll repeat that same step 4 more times. So let's see. If you, oh, did I say what page? Page 74 and 75. Let me see. I'm going to get this pull off. And I am going to make these big so I can see. Okay. So anyhow, anyway, we'll start up here and do that. And we need to do this 5 times. Then we'll do our strip piecing and we'll subcut those into the lengths that they want us to. And then the block can be sewn together. And it's ta-da, a ta-da moment. Let's just do something different just to do it. Let's sew this together just to, because it's out of sync. It's not in order. And I am going to do something not in order.
Yeah, what I've been doing with these half ones where there's multiple of those square to squares.
Are you
I've been doing
chain?
them all at once. Yeah, I've been chain piecing them. I've been doing them back to back of each other.
Well, this is a good thing is that they'll be able to see the chain piecing. Now this will be pressed open, the seam, and then it gets subcut. And you don't want to stretch your seam and get it wonky. So I do press on both sides. But looks like I had something on there. Okay, so I got this and this done, and this can end up being cut into I think they said 4, 2, 3, 4. To make 4. Okay, so I'll trim this, and I'm supposed to get 4. Well, you know our squares end up being 2.5, so I'm gonna trim this in a little bit, and I'll go right to this, and then I can bring these little babies on over here. And this is when I do like to use the glue stick because I can prepare these ahead. See how the diagonal goes there? I can prepare it ahead of time. Sometimes they fall off. And just use a little dab. I'm going to show you this up close again, just so you can tell. I don't know. Can you see this? It's like, I feel like there's a shadow. Like I'm going to have to have a light turned on. Okay, hold on. I'm going to see if I can get this light to light up better for you guys. My little chandelier. See if that made any difference. I'll have to show you that sometime. Let me see. Does it make a difference? See, oh, I'm sorry. This is, see how I did my diagonal? That's not on straight. Okay. I need not be playing around. And I'll just get these prepped ahead. And I probably will press these before I trim because they're small again and I don't want them to distort. Okay.
They're so tiny. Look how tiny they are.
I know. They are.
Little. Littles. All right.
Yeah, the main thing is keeping them square on your fabric.
One and a half. See here, pink and blue.
Okay, got that going.
You also see this pile of itty bitty pieces is piling up on my desk over here. Getting taller.
You're going to have a little jar to put
Well,
them
I've been so far I have 2 11-liter bags full of that kind of scraps because I'm not throwing them out. What I'm going to do is try to talk my husband into clipping them into like really itty bitty pieces because I want to use it as a stuffing and make Nora a little bed.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Or a cushion, so to speak.
Yep.
And yeah, and then it won't get thrown out, it'll be used. I don't know what would happen if I just left them in the whole pieces.
Well, it'll stuff up nicer.
I figured if it was chopped up. Too bad we don't have a fabric shredder where you can go.
It's just a little bit more comfy, I think. I'm just lining these up and sewing one right after another. It's what you call chain sewing.
Yep. Okay, so
and I have the other side prepared as long as they stay glued on for me. And remember, we're going just a smidge to the right of that diagonal.
I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
I need to do the usual bio break.
Okay, then we go. And I just take this, bring it around, turn it, and it's ready to go for the other side. See how much faster it is doing this like this? When you have more, it's actually faster than doing one. And like I said, when I get this, I will press it because before I cut, because of the fact that they are such tiny pieces, I don't want them to distort. And it seems like that second layer of fabric stabilizes it. This needs to go over just a hair. Okay, now I can bring this back over here. Okay, and I got the two sides on all those. Not two sides, but you know, I got the first two squares done. Then I got to get my cute little, if I can reach it, thread cutter. Thank you, Zaza.
This is barely going to be long enough.
Now, sometimes these corners, they like to curl or flip on you. If you have one of those, what do you call them, shoes, or one of these things, you can lay it on top and put some weight in that. That can help that too. But no biggie. Just depends on the fabric.
So how wide is this?
Okay, so I'll trim the backs of these and sew on the others. And these will be done.
Is that your phone ringing?
It's my watch dinging saying it's
You're supposed to be finished.
I know it's Discord.
Oh, it's Discord. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's just, oh, if I wear my watch at night, in the morning about 4:30, I start getting ding, 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 dings. And it doesn't do it on my phone.
It's funny. I silenced my phone one night because I got tired of Messenger waking me up. And I don't know how I turned the sound off, but it no longer worked for over a year and a half. I couldn't figure out how to turn it back on. And then out of the blue, the other day, I don't know if you heard that little dog barking sound. I don't know if you heard that. That was my phone going off for Messenger. It just suddenly started working the other day. So something I must have turned it back on. Funny, huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll just get bing, 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 bing.
It's like I'm trying to sleep and there's people messaging me.
Leave me alone.
Go away. Not today.
Okay, just take these and I'll put these on these corner. The threads.
I have to say, there are times when I really dislike having a phone like this. Because it's like a leash.
That
It's
could be
all fun. It's all fun.
Just get these lined up good. Pretty good. Pretty good. There. That one's ready to sew. My hand's probably in the way there. Sorry.
Yay! Someone lost an election. How about that?
Okay.
Hey, Denise. It's good to see you.
Hi.
To make all the blocks in the pattern, wait, huh? Sherry, are you going to make all the blocks in the pattern and sew into one quilt?
Yes.
Yes. We said that
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
Genius.
Because that's really what this book is making the quilt.
Yep. Let me look and see what the finished size is supposed to be on this book or on this quilt.
Smaller than you think. I can't remember for sure, but
Yeah, it looks like it fits a twin bed or either a full bed. One of
no,
the
I
two.
think it's full
Yeah, let me see
80
if it
by
says.
something.
Yeah, let me see if I can find it. It's not any bigger than a full, definitely. Where is the introduction?
Okay.
Oh, maybe it's in the back of the book when they're putting it together. It says how big it is. I know it says that you need backing that's 90 by 90.
I think it's 80 something.
Yeah, I'm looking for the size
It's
now.
probably 80 by 80 or something like that.
Yeah. I don't know why it doesn't tell you what size it is at the beginning of the book. Or I just don't see
You
it.
do have to go looking for stuff at times. I
Parts
think.
of this you have to like look for it.
Yeah.
Maybe it gives the finished size after it puts the borders on. Actually, I do not see a I don't know. That's interesting.
If they said it's probably at least 10 inches or 7 inches all the way around smaller, somewhere like that than the backing. Well, a lot of times they allow 4 inches on each side, so 8 inches difference. So it's probably 82 or 83 by 83. All right. Turn this around. Ready to do the other side.
Actually, I don't see it. Deb, you can't see me because we're using the camera for you to see what Sherry's doing. That's more important right now than me. That's why it's like this. You'll get to see me soon enough.
We'll put you on.
Yeah, I'm not worried. It's so you guys can see what she's doing. Excuse me. Two. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm all right.
Okay, so I'm going to press these.
3.
and stuff. We
Tell you
can-
what, while I'm pressing these, I'll put you on, Katie.
Okay, honey. And hi, Deb, to you too.
I'm gonna put,
Dada says I'm back again.
there you go. Now you just, what, because I'm pressing, so. That's
And
right.
also, Joy T says, yeah, you're welcome. Katy is moderating the chat and comes on showing her blocks. Yeah. So I'm just helping out here while making
She's
blocks.
part of it.
Yep, I'm sewing the blocks. You just Sherry's teaching, so it's not so important that you see what I'm doing, but you do get to see my blocks.
Let's see. I'm just cutting the back ends off of these, and hey, I want to know if anybody's going to make a bonus triangle out of this. Katie, come on, you can do it.
Yep. Oh, you put me back on it. Oh, you want me to show the block, or you want me to
yeah. Yeah. Oh, you can. Yeah, that'd be great. Let me.
the block is block number
37.
37. Yeah. Here's mine.
Oh, I want to see. It'd be nice to see more all together too. I like that.
So this is a really light green right here, and I got lots of lights on, so it's kind of like bleeding it out. Wait, let me turn this top light up and see if that helps. There we go. Now you can actually see the green. And let's turn this other one off.
You know what? If you want, why I'm trimming these up and squaring them and doing all that. If you want to end up showing them.
Yeah, but I've got some ahead. What about the ones that have already done that we haven't done yet?
Oh, I don't mind you giving
Are
them
you
a sneak
sure?
peek.
Because I can save those. So this is block number 37.
I'll leave that to you. Let me see. And I'm going to trim.
And then block number 38 is the wheel spokes. That's this one. And I'm working on block number 39 right now. But I know you haven't seen some of y'all haven't seen all of my blocks, I don't think. I have this one. This is that square and a square. Let me see. I don't remember if y'all saw this one or not. And I showed this one earlier because that's what Sherry worked on today. And also this one from today.
Very nice.
Katie, hold up 38 again. Okay, hold on. This one is 38.
I think it kind of gives them an incentive to see what they're going to look like, out of the book.
Mm-hmm. I did use 4 different colors. So this is a orange yellow. This is red. This is pink. And this is an orange with a lighter color orange in it. And then I'm not sure what color purple you call that, but it's very interesting.
I got my back turned away from you, so I'm not seeing them, Katie. So if you don't hear me comment, that's why.
Yeah. No, I did not, Denise. I about I would say about a month ago, I was 20 blocks behind. And every day I sewed 2 blocks until I got ahead. Because I got so far behind, it was stressing me out. So every day I made 2 blocks. And now I'm caught up and I had now as of right now I'm only working on, actually I'm not ahead as of today because Sherry's working on you're working on block 37, right?
Yeah.
So technically I will only be 2 blocks ahead right now as of tonight. And the second one I'm currently working on. So when I finish it, yeah. Deb's Love says, I haven't pieced such tiny pieces yet. And then Joy T says, it's nice to see how different everyone's looks in different colors. Yeah, I've been getting more creative with mixing colors up in these blocks. No one says you have to do the same color. And I'll explain what I mean by that. In the book, you might see them only using like 2 colors, this one and this one. But I went and I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colors, and the dark navy blue is the background. So there's 7 colors in this little block.
Wow. That's what makes it fun, though.
Yeah, get creative, make it colorful. Or you could, heck, you guys, some of you, if you didn't, haven't started and want to start it, you can do different tones of blues or different tones of purples or make it colorful like what I'm doing. Just, whatever works for you, do. Pick a background first and then go from there. The only part of this I actually picked was the background. Everything else that you see in each block is from my boutique scrap pile. And when I mean I have a pile of scraps, I'm not joshing you. I have a lot of pieces of scraps. And it seems like it has bloomed.
Now it's my turn. It's my turn to step away. See what the bathroom looks like.
Okay. See you when you get back.
Okay.
You guys still fun?
Your husband's like, there you are. Your feet is wet, girlfriend. Woof. Hi, Kathy. It's good to see you. See here, 1 1/4 and 1 1/4 is 2 1/2. Yep. I'll make sure I get this math right because I need to trim these blocks down. So here's my little square and a square blocks for this block I'm working on right now. So you had to make 4 of these. And actually the block is going to face like this. So this pink is going towards the center. And that's, so I made 4 of them. That's for this block I'm working on right now, which is block number 39. Right now I'm cutting the strips.
All right.
Now she's back.
Mm-hmm. I'll be able to
get regularly scheduled.
Yeah, bathroom break.
Now you can take the video back to you.
Oh, okay. Let's see. What?
I only, Kathy saying, I only see, it was just a temporary thing, Kathy. See?
We got to keep you guys on your toes.
Yeah, we got to make sure you're paying attention.
Move this. I am just lining this up like what's in the book, the upper. on page 75, the upper right hand corner, I'm laying these blocks out. And I did cut these. So I'm laying them out the way that the book shows. Boy, this one's messing with my eyes. Okay, let's see. This one will go here, here, and here. Okay, I'm curious how this is going to turn out and look when it's done. So again, this is a nine patch, but so we're doing. I put the second block over the first, going on, so on, just like we have been doing. We do want to make sure, be careful that we don't I'll lose those points. There's a very good chance I will, but hopefully I won't. Now see, with this, and I can see where the X is on the back, so I can see that seam. I could always flip them, but if I did that, I would somehow get the block flipped. Okay. Yeah, this will be the last block we do for tonight. And let's see how many. 1, 2. And see, look how long that takes to do, like 4 blocks. When you have so much going on in, you know, that you have to piece. If you think all the piecing that you did into this. Okay, I will lay this. This doesn't want to lay flat for me. This over here. Yeah, I have enjoyed the Sunday sewing, and as it's nice because you just know what you're going to do.
What you gonna do?
Yeah, when they come for you, huh? Gonna line this up. This is short.
It's funny how words trigger songs.
Yeah.
Happens to me a lot these days. We were having a big laugh about I was telling everybody a story about a song that I remember hearing when I was a teenager that is a song about they're coming to take me away.
Oh yeah.
And I was telling them how I played it for my kids. And, you know, they were laughing, but at the same time, they're like, this is really an insane song. And then they go and share it with all their friends.
Oh.
It went around like wildfire for a little while.
They thought, this is creepy.
Because it's a funny song. It's a creepy, funny song, you know. But it's about, basically, I think the song has to do with him breaking up with his girlfriend.
And he's going crazy because he misses her.
Yeah, exactly. Either he's breaking up with his girlfriend or his wife, one of the two. They
went through a period of time that they did songs like the Monster Mash and things like that, you know. And those songs traditionally, like around Halloween and all that, you'll hear them play them, you know, all the Thriller and okay, all I'm doing is I'm pressing my seams open in the back.
Oh my God, this block is gonna be so cool.
Will we be able to see it, you think?
Depends on when you get off the light. Right now I've got it just to pieces. I'm putting it, laying it out. But I can put it on a design board. So you can at least see that. Yeah. I might not get it finished sewed, but at least I can put it on the design board where you can see it. Actually, that's a very good idea.
And just let me know when you
idea.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the typical. Oh, this is cool. This camera, it is focusing in on
it.
Ooh,
it's doing really good. And this is from the tablet?
Yeah, I must have
what kind of
it's an iPad.
No, because I know I have a tablet. That's not what I was going to ask, because you sent me one. I was going to ask, what do you have it mounted on?
The same thing that
similar to what I'm using up top.
Yeah.
So I just need a different holder for it then.
You actually that spreads open, doesn't it?
Not wide enough for a tablet.
Side to side. Oh, I got a smaller tablet. Oh wait, that might be small enough. I'd try it.
I'll try it. I think it's too big.
I thought this one was too big for it too, and then
I'll figure it out.
Yeah, and then I tried it, and it spread open enough to work. Let's see. Better get this lined up.
I gotta do a couple things before I lay this out.
Okay.
So that you guys can see it. Katy says, "Hi, Joe. They are relaxing. Sandy B was wrestling with a couple of blocks today. I am sure that her quilt will be beautiful, and no one is going to know but her where they are. Sure does a great job." That's cool.
Aw, yeah. Unless we point out our mistakes, these people don't see it.
Zaza wants to know what kind of iPad you have.
I forgot what generation it is. I have the. I'll end up letting you know. And Discord, I'll text you because it doesn't say. I can't remember which generation it is, but yeah, it can do like hand things, like if you do your hands a certain way, it'll do stuff. And I just thought it was pretty cool that it's auto focusing here, and I didn't know that. Okay. Now I'm matching these up.
Wow, this block is going to be gorgeous when I get it sewn together. Denise says it's nice and clear, Sherry.
Well, good. I cleaned my screen for you guys. So it didn't have fingerprints all over it. I thought, I better clean this screen. I'm using the camera.
But it looks to me like you have your rig mounted to the right of you, behind you, or something. Is that what's the
It's
deal?
to the right of me, right beside me, actually, on the desk.
Okay.
On the left. Yeah, it's like I'll end up showing you when end up moving my my computer part, my computer, and you'll be able to see it.
Okay. Yeah, because the rig that you see for mine is on my left, up above me.
Right, which is good.
Well, up above the desk, anyway. But I thought I did buy another rig to put on the right hand side, but that one doesn't also, the thing that clamps on is not big enough for the tablet.
Aww.
So but I should be able to order the extension for
I
that.
think you can get a part that goes just for them.
Yeah. But maybe I could do the tablet overhead and use the phone on the right. But once I hook up to the desktop, we're going to have to use, for camera systems, it's going to have to be cameras. Because you
don't think it will do the...
Well, I can log on with my phones and stuff like that. But if I put an actual camera on the desktop, I can move the camera where I want it.
Yeah.
And I have one camera already. I'm not using it yet because I was going to attach it to the desktop. Because the desktop's not going to have one. Or my monitor that I will hook the desktop up to does not have a camera on it.
Oh, so you have to put the camera.
Yeah, no, I've just gotten away with doing it this way because, there's a camera built into a laptop. And I just attach my laptop to my monitor so I have a bigger screen. Because I got tired of not being able to see the chat screen without straining to see it. And sometimes I still strain to see it.
I know, on the computer.
And that's because the monitor is 2 feet away from me. And that's intentional because I don't want to burn my eyes out further than they already are.
Let's see, get this little piece cut.
These little lights are amazing, man.
Did you? Oh, you got the light on the?
Yeah.
That you got in.
Yeah, the gifter that sent me the light box also sent one of these cutter.
Yeah.
Little lights, nice. And I've attached one to my sewing machine so I could put it right here over the work table. And my goodness, it does help a lot. So I got another one and I got it mounted on the rig up above me.
Yeah.
So but I haven't test run this one yet. So when I do the next live with the phone up here, we'll see if the extra light helps. It'll either help it or it'll make it worse. One of the two. I have a feeling it's going to help. At least that's my.
Thank you. I showed them my block. They're saying that's all I get. So I'll just show this real quick. Whoop. Let's see if I can do this and get all 4 of them kind of in there.
They're beautiful, Sherry.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm going to change these up.
I'm just going to have to remember I have to take them off or out of their little holders and go stick them on the USB and recharge them every time I use them.
Oh, yeah. That's what I have to make sure that I do. So this is my blog. And then I'm going to show it. I was trying to get it so you could see it, but I guess the way it was. This one here is like, hey, wait, which colors they don't go with the pinkish color? These do.
Yeah, but those are going to be on certain rows. So
I know, and I can change by color. So I'm going to put us back on, and No, look, come on.
This one is one block. The next block you're going to be working on. So that means I got to work my behind off this week to make sure I don't get behind again.
Oh, you'll be good. Let's see. I'm going to do that. Got to make sure I see the comments. No, thank you, everyone. Oh, Katy. Oh, my Lord. That's
Isn't that
beautiful.
it's going to be super cool.
It looks like rays, colored rays coming out.
Yeah.
Thanks, Joydy. Thanks, Kathy. I love that.
You notice I've been using green a lot in several of my little quilts lately. I'm finally warming up to this pink and green combination.
This is what I've got cut.
Look at you. Now see, since we were going to talk about that, look how she's pre-cut all hers. Katie's not got, the only thing that Katy actually has pre-cut part of the way is this dark navy blue, which is the background, because that's from yardage. Everything else is coming from my scrap pile. So when I get ready to do the next block, I go through my scrap pile and I pick something. There is no organization to it.
I worked on this, cut more blocks this last week.
Yeah. So this is how I'm doing it. And that's how I've been doing a lot of my sews lately, is just going with whatever talks to me.
Yeah.
And this one talks to me.
You wanted to see my
Yeah, I do.
setup. Let me see. I'm gonna close get the book. I'm going to move the computer around here.
Is that what you had your book on?
Yeah, this?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
That's cool.
it raises and swivels, and I just
sweet.
I just squished it down. Okay, let's see. Okay, get this mic thing out of my way. Okay, I will. Which one is it showing? Okay, this one at once.
Oh, okay. So I see the stand now, and you put it down on the low arm part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got it. Now I understand.
Yeah, so see, I can move it.
Oh, got it. All right, now I understand.
Yeah, so
you don't bump your arm on it at all?
I have, but just a second. I have bumped my arm on it, but it's not bad as long as I keep the cord up here. That makes a difference. So yeah, and I can raise it in different angles. Now I don't keep it here during the week because it's my work area, and
yeah,
actually could almost, and I just clamp it over on the other side. Then if I want to on Tuesdays and that, I can see put the iPad in and see the chat. So,
well, I was also I've been kind of moseying. I've been like hee-hawing around on Amazon between two different tablet stands. Yeah, because one of them actually mounts to the table, and it holds the tablet in place where it won't slide off.
Yeah.
The thing is, that one's really a bulkier one, and there's no way I could fasten it here, but I could put it in front of my sewing machine.
Yeah.
But when I get the desk, yeah,
if you got a lip, if you got enough of the lip,
you got to have a lip, yeah. And but I have a shelf next to this desk that definitely I could even attach it to that and then point it that way, and then maybe I'll be less likely to bump it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's I mean, I played with it, just getting, making sure that how much area can they see here. And I liked that I could show a little bit of the book.
Yeah.
And that too. So you showed up. Did you show all your?
I did. They've seen all of the square stuff, because I'm only the one I just showed like this. This is the one that you'll be doing next. So this
I
one's
love that. Mine will never look like that. Let me
yes,
see.
it will. It'll be
Well,
fine.
yours is too. No, I love the raise of yours. That's the thing. Let me see.
This is
Yeah. See, yours gives it a feeling of that there's a raise of color, almost like the auras, the color.
yeah.
Yeah.
When I was looking at the, I was just going to do like the green all the way around the back, here, here, and here. And then I got to looking at this green fabric. It's got pinks and blues in it too. And I'm like, oh, I wonder what it would look like if I just put a touch of blue down here on the corners. And it definitely makes the block look totally different.
It looks good.
Thank you.
I got to see which one.
It's number 39.
Okay. Wow.
There's quite a bit more advancing on these blocks.
Yeah, it's like they never end. The block that never ends. They go on and on. So if anybody wants, like, even if you want to wait, but, do any of your, for your block, your block and want to do your square.
Here's your Trixie block, Sherry. That one looks like a card trick.
It does. That's my nemesis. That's the one that's being naughty.
Oh, that was going to tease her probably.
Oh, the air.
And that just happens to be the last one. I think
I'll have you do that one.
Yeah, that one just happens to be the last one in the grouping of.
And then we go into.
Yeah, and then we move to flying geese.
So we got 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 7. Yep. So we'll probably try to do 4.
At least 3 for the next time.
Yeah, at least 3. Yeah, but they can.
Yeah, unless you decide to hop on flying geese, because that first flying geese block looks like that.
Oh yeah, that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's number 45.
Wow. All those points.
Yeah, the flying geese, I think, are going to take some people a hot minute. I know it'll take me a hot minute.
It's like if you trim the top part first and get your 1/4 inch, then it's playing it. It's like, which I shouldn't use, is I got Eleanor Burns flying geese rulers to where you can square them up, but I won't use those. They're good, but yeah, I think it's taking it a step at a time, doing the test, and then seeing if we can start. Even block.
How many of these curve blocks are we going to have to do?
I don't know, but they're not. They're actually easy.
Because I have not done curves. So I don't know which one.
They're not hard. You sew slowly. Now they show where you use a lot of pins and pin it. But I generally, since it's this small, just pin ends in the middle. And I put my pins in the opposite way
Yeah.
that they're
So
showing.
it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 of them. 2 of them though have, I guess you call it the lemon peel or whatever you call it. Orange
Yeah.
peel.
Orange pill.
Yeah.
So you guys can just cut for the next at least 4 blocks, 3 at the least, I guess, and 4 if you want, or just cut ahead of time if you want.
Yep.
And then
y'all be ready.
put them together. So it was nice. They said, "Cool, Katy. Cool, Katy. Katy's cool." I got okay, and she.
I feel much better about the sew overall. I mean, once I think what was stressing me out the worst was being so far behind. I mean,
Yeah,
because I'm a slow sewer, but buckling down and sewing off camera and doing 2 every day seemed to get me out of that little thing I was getting into.
I had to do the same thing. I had to, sew so much every day or cut.
Yeah,
some,
screw the cameras and everything, just sew,
Yeah.
I mean, I could have put some of them under the camera, but you know how it is when you're doing pre-records. You got to stop and you got to turn it on, turn it off, turn it on.
It takes so much time in editing.
Yeah. But what I think I want to do is I wish I could find a way to make a cool short where, and I mentioned this to Ian too, and I don't know if there's such a thing, but make a video where you have this stack of blocks and the software is picking it up like a book, and then before you know it's turning in a circle.
Oh yeah,
each block that's been done. I think that would be a fun
that
video.
That is cool.
But I don't know how to make one like that. It's in my head, but I don't know how to do it.
even Andrea, her intro and all that, she does really good. She really did good on that. I'm thinking, okay.
I think it's going to be a way to advertise this so along too. It's just like, I need to make some shorts and just stick them up there as they are. Like.
Yeah. They say shorts is the way to go right now too.
I have one short that's doing really well, and I don't see how it. And all of it was the border blocks I've been working on, doing 20 at a time and everything.
Yeah.
This sew. All I did was put them on my Martelli cutting wheel, and I was turning the wheel while the camera was recording it for a 1-minute video, and then I put Cyndi Lauper's True Colors song to it, and that's all I did. There's 64,000 views on it. And it's nothing special.
Some of them said they do have the flying geese rulers. If you can get them for the size that you're going to do, I think the size will always be the same in this book. And you get that size. Sometimes you can do more than one size out of it. It's a game changer on that. I'm going to see if I can find the flying geese.
What do you use the ruler for? Trimming it?
Trimming it.
Oh, got you.
Big difference.
You want to know how I'm going to do my flying geese?
Paper piece?
Yes.
Foundation?
I think I have all of my paper now for all of it.
Okay.
I ordered most of it from because Kimberly has a cheat sheet for the flying geese, and I'm starting to understand. It's interesting. The cheat sheet's helping me figure out things I couldn't really understand. The difference between finished and unfinished, and the size that you have to cut. It all makes more sense because I've been playing around with it a little bit, and because I'm doing that dragon fruit quilt, there's big flying geese FPPs for that. And oh, Sherry, my goodness, when you finish those, they really are pretty. So pristine. I mean, I've never made a perfect one like that. And I don't want perfect. I just want them to look right.
But
And they never look right
it
the way
will.
the usual way. Yeah, they're always wrong. Always wrong.
This one is different, but they said for the flying geese, it looks like,
They're doing 8 at a time on one of them.
I know, it looks like the trim down size of each unit. Let me see. Oh,
Well, there's
it
going to
is,
be different.
is 3.5 by 2 inch. So if you can get Eleanor Burns
There's
one.
more than one size of flying geese being used in here, just so you know.
Oh, they
A
are.
big majority of them are using the 2. Let's see. Like number 45, when you trim down, they're going to be 3.5 by 2 inch. But then when you get further along, they get smaller to treat. Let's see. Here's some for 1.5 by 2.5. So some of them are going to get tiny.
Okay, some I know that some rulers come with more than one ruler for the geese, meaning if you got the small ones, you get 2 of the sizes in that.
Yep. Here's one trimmed down to 1.5 by 2.5. So y'all be mindful of that when you're buying rulers.
Oh, let me see. Nina says 1.5 by 3 finished. Okay. So we can do, okay. You know, when we get there, I will, Fallon has flying geese rulers too. Yeah.
I remember her having them.
Yeah. I can, if anybody in trimming wants to do that, I think it's fine. No problem. Whatever.
Thank you for today, Sherry.
Huh?
Thank you for today.
Oh, well, thank you, Katie. I appreciate it. Oh, let me see for the next block. Oh, no, it's not for the next. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're not going to worry about it.
It'll be down the road for a while.
Yeah, it's like 2 weeks away, or 3 weeks away, technically.
Yeah.
Because we have several more to do before we get there. But just be aware of it. Go read your books and do a little, whatever. So that you're not like totally freaked out here.
Yeah, just look through, see. That's the nice part. Okay, well, everyone, and Katie, thank you. I'm going to eat.
Yep, we are too. We're fixing to slap a steak on the grill. Thank you, everyone, for joining us.
Yep. Thanks for being there for us. Let me see. We'll see ya.
Decos, everyone.
Let me see. Well, I guess I'll play the